Are you live streaming?
I am.
You are.
Yeah, I'm trying.
What do you put it on?
We put it on YouTube.
On YouTube. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, my husband. Yes.
Yeah.
Do you look up?
We do. Yeah. We lock it up for the coaches. Lock it up.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. I can ask them. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Welcome back to Montreal. Here we are, another Battle of the Globe matchup this morning against the Toronto Bulldogs. Blades 1-1 on the first day of the tournament. Tough game against the BC Vipers, and then thorough victory against the Alberta Crew. Back at it this morning against Bulldogs team. I think that has had some success. I think they have an overtime win and then a straight win against the Vipers. So, if anything can be said from the standings and the results so far, it's that anyone can win any day. Just got to play our game. So that's the call for today. Blades in their white sweaters and the Bulldogs in canary yellow today. So a big game. Every game counts. This one's a big one. Hope the boys are ready and they'll bring it. Should be a good matchup. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back with you 2 minutes on the warm-up clock. And then we'll get things going here from Montreal. Blades versus Bulldogs. Boys doing one last wind up. Gathered the pucks. We'll get things cooking right here. All right. Be Buck Tomlinson drawing the start in net. Looks like they'll do a handshake at center ice. A nice way to start this one. World Cup fashion. They'll say hello and good luck before the game. A goodwill gesture. And then play some hockey. 15 minutes on the first period clock. Again, Buck, number 88, will be between the pipes. They'll skate out Cody Bryant, Cooper Hort, and John Pitko, along with J.P. Carey and Vinny Johnson to defend. Bryant on the draw. Wins it. Not sure I caught that, but we'll reset here. Pickle shot, wins it back from Bryant. Bryant plays quickly to Johnson to carry. Carry up ice, tipped out for Bryant. In the zone, flipped up, knocked down, glove down. Nice stick by Ford. Okay, they're coming back the other way, 3-on-2. They race through Carey to defend. Carey was on it. Tough start as Toronto races in and puts one in early. They'll talk to the defensive pairing about it. I suspect they'll figure it out. They'll check on Buck. He's good to go. We're off again. 14:35 just started. Toronto with the first tally, but Peterson drives in. Peterson through traffic. O'Leary there. Jams. Well, waiting for it to pop out. It kicks out. Toronto will start their break. Intercepted momentarily by Borgstad, but right back to O'Leary. He chips it off the boards. It's out courtesy of James. This is O'Leary. Griff leans. He's taken down. They get the call. Good. Take advantage of this power play, even this up right off the bat. It is Cash Gadbury and Jimmy Peterson with their heels at the blue line. They'll switch out Johnson for Peterson. Up front, it is Briggs Borgstad on your left. Jans on your right, that's Paxton. And in the middle, Griff centering the line. Griff O'Leary. Gadbury. Breaks. Out front. Picked up by O'Leary. O'Leary's going to ring it through. Oh, almost. Johnson picks it up. He banks it off behind the net. Feeds Borgstad. Borgstad makes some space. Briggs looking to move it up front. He carried it out front, but it was taken away by Toronto. Poked away. Nice defensive play and a dive by Toronto. Trying to get their own penalty off a skate. Gadbury holds off. Keeps it in. Gadbury with some space to run. Here comes Cash. Cash. Room. Fire. Just think wide by Gadbury. A little drive by him. Take the space you're given. Back down the other way. Toronto pressures it up, but it's picked up easily by Gadbury. Gadbury outlets to O'Leary. O'Leary. Jensen working with Ort. Comes out for Jensen. Jensen flips it into the corner. Ort gives pressure, touches it up twice. Picked up. Jensen maneuvering, looking for an option to show. That's OJ. Kennedy at the blue line. Back to OJ. OJ's room to run. Watch this. Brock through traffic in the net. Come on, boys. Find it. They're hammering him from behind. This is going to be the story for the Bulldogs. They hammered Jensen from behind. The puck was loose for that whole section, but some fresh legs here. Or even strength. Auger, Hort, Jensen, Carey, and Peters. One back. Carey, he's got a blast. Just feathers it down low. Turnaround shot wouldn't go by Hort. Peterson, no man's land a bit. Carey neutralizes him near the blue line, picked up by Hort. It's winged out. Jensen's got a line here. Let's see. Good work by Freddie. Press the puck. Around the boards it goes. Kept in by Peterson. Banked off behind the Bulldogs. Flipped out and out. This is Peterson to collect it. Jimmy with a little bit of man-on pressure. Breaks. Looks for an outlet. Cross ice. He was looking Ort, but it was intercepted before it could get to him. Now Ort and OJ. This has got to be Peterson. Yep. Jimmy skates it up. Couple touches. Tough change here. Carey neutralizes them. Nice work by JP. Banked right back in. It's behind the net for Peterson. Jimmy up for Sauer. Left out. Pitko will try and race it down. John with speed. It's interference! Garbage. Intercepted. Gadbury. Gadbury working it. They try and all let it out. Touched up by Johnson. A nice defensive play by Vinny. Bodie there first. Bodie takes a bad step. Crosses it up. Touched up by Johnson. Johnson's got to wait for a moment. Mitchell banked it up the boards. There first. Someone's got to get in there. Okay. It is Sauer. With Jan's racing on. Bradbury makes some space. Trying to shift it over to O'Leary. 10-10 in the first. Pressure's been good from the Blades. Borgstad thinking about Jans. And the breakout comes the other way. Johnson by Kennedy and Peterson defend it well. We're at center ice here. A little misplay by Toronto. Does not cause an issue for them, but Kennedy right there with Jans. Looking for O'Leary, but intercepted turnover in the neutral zone. There'll be a high stick on Kennedy. So we'll be in the zone here. Toronto get an offensive zone face-off. They'll match up Jensen, Auger, Sauer, Carey, and Johnson. Your defenders. Jensen set to the right of Auger along with Sauer. Stuck on the dot. Checked up by Jensen. Good pressure by Jensen. Good stick by Carey. This is Sauer. Touched up by Jensen. Swung around. Bulldogs looking to outlet it. That's Johnson in the zone. Up the boards. Stuffed up is Carey. A little bit of physicality to the Bulldogs so far. A little chip on Carey after the play. This is swung across. Jensen was there. Jensen with the puck trying to chip it out. Carey working it. Stepped up. Look at Carey on the hold. Coach Jensen asking for a full explanation, but won't get any relief from these refs. So Carey will sit for 130. Meanwhile, we fire it out the distance. Ort will try and chase it down here. Ort will pressure up the Bulldogs a bit. Good pressure from Bryant. Bodie checks him. Center ice, big skater for the Bulldogs. Now to by Ort. Good work. He shovels it back to Bulldogs blue line. Nice work there by Peterson battling at the blue line. Won't let him in. Okay. Peterson again is man on. Ort, Gadbury covering up out front. Gadbury checking him. Bryant, watch out behind the play. Puck skips wide of Tomlinson. Ort doubles it out. Good. Nice little play by Ort. 30 seconds on the kill. I'll send Jans out with O'Leary up front. Johnson and Kennedy. Johnson in a little stick battle in the defensive end. We won't shy away from that. All right, Toronto through center ice. Stepping up is Johnson. Johnson gets there first. Works it up the boards. But stays in. Miscommunication. Watch the pass across. There it is. And Tomlinson with the monster pad save away. Okay, time to regroup. It's shoveled out. There's a little bit of time here. Right? We killed that off well. Now Jackson will skate. Flipped across. Okay, it should be an ice. Oh, they're going to call it off. I don't know on what basis. Kennedy, good maneuvers to find some space. It's out of the zone. Felt pressure from Jance. Johnson takes a little shot against the board. Jensen, just skated by it. So Peterson and Gadbury, nice back check. That was Jensen and Sauer combining on the back check takeaway. Played up through the blue line and in, but Toronto racing the other way. Knocked away by Peterson. So comes right back to Toronto, and then Tomlinson shuts the door. Hopefully he didn't miss anything there. But momentary Wi-Fi issue. It's a punchy sort of Toronto team. So do our best to protect the space in front of Buck. This is Jensen. Good out by Jensen. Picked off. Sauer running. Lex is going to go. Toe drag. Fire. Good test by Lex. Okay. Face up in the offensive zone for Sauer. Jensen. And O'Shea. Shift the defensive. Carrying up. But it kicks by Jensen. Peterson right there and fires it right back in. Good work by Jimmy. Jimmy again. Banked off the glass. Been working on that. Doug kicks by him, but Gadbury there helpfully to grab it. OJ taken away at center ice. Right back to him, though. He holds off. We'll wait for something to show and fire it down. Carey at the blue line. Donald plays it off the boards. Walking in. And throws it up by Old Buck. Still 1-0 here. 4:46 to go. Blade's looking to break through with Bryant or Pitco. It'll be Bryant on the drop. One back. Flipped out. Watch out. Knocked away. Well, there's a pass out in front of Buck that was intercepted by Toronto. And that will put 2 on the board for them. Yeah, can't spot them any. This is on net. O'Leary pressures it up. O'Leary with the puck. Right here. Fired. Wardstad with a good look. Good time to think about it out front. It sits out front, but Johnson holds off. He and Peterson stay back. Good defensive play by Wardstad at center ice. Slows them. Well, watch out here. Pressed up. Wardstad knocks it down, and it's out. Here comes Briggs. Through center ice, he's tied up. Pressure from O'Leary, Jan Borstad. Turnover? Almost. As O'Leary was there. Now Jan's constantly in possession. Racing is Borstad. Watch Briggs. Here comes Briggs. Fires low. Tied up by Toronto. I'd like to get one back here by the end of the first. Go a long way. .344 remains. Coach Joe Jensen working some face-off directions to Bodie Bryant. I know that's Sauer. Only seen the two. That is Lex. Set up with Freddie to his left. Ogier right behind him. Ogier picks it up. He played to his defender. That's Kennedy. Kennedy crossed to Gadbury. Gadbury up to Jensen. Looks like there we go out front. Here we go. Oh, Jensen just slid through. Come on, boys. Turn it. Find it. Put it in. Right there. A couple bites from Sauer and Ogier. Gadbury fires through traffic. Tipped. Good pressure from the Blades. That's going to go eventually. Just keep pushing. They're going to keep him on and give him another bite at it. Play is called in, and it's OJ with Jensen behind him. Knocked away by Sauer, but Toronto picks it up. Watch the outlet. It's where it wants to go. Watch out. Come on, boys, find it. Just caught in some skates, picked up by Kennedy. Sauer working it. We call it offsides as it may have come out. It looked like it just danced along the blue line, but you'll see Bryant or Pitco, Carey, and Peterson as the new lineup. Bodie just outside Toronto's zone. Fired in. Pitco there to check it. He and Bryant working. Mort now racing over to get to his side. Knocked away. Good stick by Peterson. Peterson knocks it down again. No way. They call Peterson on a hand pass. I'm pretty sure he just knocked it down, but again, not getting any breaks here as Bryant will take it. Bodie. Pitco. Peterson. Peterson holds off. Goes cross ice to Carey. Sorry, we're behind the puck. Pitco trying to find an option. Holds it up against the boards. He's looking for help from Ort. Bryant's working at it. They're all working at it. Let's see. Bodie muscles his way into the zone. Pitco pulls it loose. Not yet. Not yet. Ort looking to. They're going to put Toronto in the box here for some knuckleheadedness. Happy to take the penalty. They're going to talk it through. The Toronto coach wants an explanation, but kid is acting like an idiot. And he'll say, Gadbury works his way through. He's sorry, Griffin has the puck. He's going to think about it. Plays it across. Johnson looks towards Jans, picks it up. Jans trying to find it to Griff. Instead, Toronto will try and clear it out. They have a man streaking down, but they'll send it to distance. 1 minute left on that penalty as Gadbury will skate it up to Johnson. And he makes his zone. Chips it up, knocks it down, picks it back up. O'Leary. This is Borgstad. It just missed. Good luck for Briggs, but it kicks out deep off a skate. And after it is Gadbury. Cass will swing it around and looks like He wants to go. He's going to shovel it across or try to. Good work by Gadbury. Gadbury running it up. Gadbury makes space. He's checked. Come on, you garbage. Gadbury had walked his way in and he gets hammered. We'll take a 5-on-3 now for 20 seconds. So Jans, Borgstead, O'Leary, Gadbury, Kennedy. This is Griff. Good opportunity for the Blades to pull one closer. They'll control it. To Gadbury. Gadbury looked back to Kennedy. There's Kennedy outside the circle. He looks fired across. Good look here. As O'Leary will control it over to Gadbury. Gadbury walks a little bit, feeds O'Leary. O'Leary cross-ice pass. Here we go. And it looked like it winged around the net. This is Gadbury with the clean look. He gets hammered from behind. I don't understand why that's not a penalty. So it is 3-0. Shorthanded goal for Toronto. Sure looked like the player coming off the bench just hammered Gadbury. Caused the turnover and it went right back the other way. So a no call results in a goal the other way. So huge turn of momentum on that play. Now we saw like an identical play yesterday, right? So we saw JP Carey come out of the box and he got a double minor slew foot penalty. Nearly the same exact penalty. Nearly the same exact play. And you tell me the difference. I don't know. Jensen. Pressing the puck off. It's dropped up by Carey. Carey fighting it through his skates. Swung down deep. 44 seconds left on the kill for the Bulldogs. As Jimmy tries to play it out. He's pressured up. One pass beats two. Jensen with some space. That'll do it for the end of the period. Prepped up on us here with 30 seconds on the penalty. They'll only be on the power play for 30 to start the second. Toronto's all worked up about the score. Sure to get worked out. See you in a minute. Yeah, I confirmed my suspicions about that play. It did look eerily similar to the one with Carey yesterday. Didn't go our way this time. But we'll flush that, and it'll be up to Kennedy to skate through here. Auger, we have 20 seconds left on the power play as Auger maneuvers, makes space. This is Gadbury will play it towards the net. Bouncing puck, knocks down out front. Sits there for a moment. Jensen gets a swing at it. Karams into the corner. Kennedy back down low. No, cross. Oh, intercepted before it can get to Sauer. The puck's on its edge as Gadbury races back for it. Jensen. Nope. Gadbury. Jensen lifts him. There we go. Sauer one more. Good. Jackson runs. Jackson's got some good speed. He'll drop it in. He makes a sensible play as we go for a change. Freddie gets a hold of the puck, makes a turn. He kicks it back up. Freddie Jensen. Oh, almost. Bulldogs the other way, nullified by Johnson. That causes an offsides. And will reset just outside the zone. They're warning somebody in a long time with somebody. Threatening a penalty, perhaps. Cody Bryant on the draw. 3-0 Toronto. Gets chipped up and out of the zone, juggled out by Johnson, Fort, Bryant, Pidco, Johnson, all in the mix. Pidco on the back check, nullifies it. Carey trying to skim it out to Ort and Pitko racing together. It's a 2-on-1. Fed across, that sauce pass jumped over Pitko's stick. Good thought by Ort, but Pitko couldn't settle it. Coming back the other way is Pitko comes back to get it. Good carry out to the blue line. Pressure up. Pitko bumped off it, but right back to Carey. Carey can start him. It's out of the zone. Intercepted momentarily. This is Carey again. Good. Carey works his way out across. Ort will pressure it. Ort mishandled slightly by the defense. Stepping in is Jans. Jans, good interception by Jans. Blade's working here. Stepped in. And now kicks out. It's okay. Johnson. Offsides. Okay. There. Look. Vinny, smart play. We had 3 yellow jerseys in our zone on Johnson, and he forces the offside. So good deal. 12:39 in the second. Blade's in a little bit of a hole here, but they can climb back in. This is Griffin O'Leary. Okay. Bulldogs go D to D, pressured by Jams. Gadbury, good work there. The defense is helping us here where they can. Peterson. It's time to break through on the offensive end as Peterson banks it off. And out of the zone, it'll go the distance for an icing call. You're right back. All right. Checked up by Bornstad from the point. Toronto maneuvers. They walk in. They're knocked away by O'Leary. Gadbury picks it up helpfully. Jan's looking for it. Jan's Borgstead. It swings by both of them and into the zone. Off outlet pass intercepted by Toronto, but Gadbury recovers it. O'Leary makes space, feeds Borgstead. Borgstead, Jans. Jans with the line of speed. Here comes Paxton Jans in the net. There we go. We're on the board. Jans from Borgstead. Started by O'Leary and Gadbury. Believe. But at least O'Leary to Borgstad to Jans. Nice feathered pass across the way by Briggs Borgstad. And Max buried it top shelf. And the Blades are on the board with a little momentum now. Get another one. Let's go. Auger on the draw and his skates. Sauer pulls it loose. Leaves it for Auger. Brock and Auger. Oh, sorry, Brock and Sauer were working together there. Jensen tries to chase in the corner. Kennedy had stepped into it. Step up. There we go. Good tie up. Sauer takes it away. Sauer walking. Flips it into the corner on his backhand. Freddie in there first. Leaves it for Lex. One more out front. Here we go. Backhanded. Sauer working at it. Sauer. Here we go. Chance for Kennedy. Kennedy fires. Traffic. Rebound out front. One more. Gary was looking at it. This is Kennedy. Watch behind you. Good. Gary will take a blast here. Low shot. Rebound out front. And it'll get frozen up by Toronto, but tremendous pressure from the Blades. They'll skate on Johnson and Gadbury and leave the front line on. Forward line on. Now they'll change it. I don't know what's happening here, so they'll have to wait till it flushes out. It is Auger with Johnson to his right, Gadbury to his left. That defensive press-up maneuver. Freddie and Ort. Oops, set to the right. Freddie to the left. See if Auger can win it. Good. He does. Freddie picks it up. Breaks. Flips it in. Cooper in like a bowling ball behind the net. Toronto trying to play it out. Their breakout hits the back of a skate. Knocked away by Johnson. Taken away by Vinny. And fed to Brock. Brock looks up. He's got Ort. Oh, he takes a weird fall behind Jensen, but he picks it up, chips it up into the corner. Working at it. He takes a little stick across the wrists, but we'll back up. Bryant steps into one. Good work by Bryant. He's got the puck. Bodie Bryant stuck at the blue line. Crossed out. Toronto has it. They're checked by Pittsville. Pittsville working him. Pittsville will pressure up Toronto in their zone. Swings into the zone. Gadbury in a foot race the other way. Icing is the call and go all the way back down. And you'll see Ort, Bryant, and Pitko, along with Gadbury and Johnson, I believe. No, they'll get defensive replacements, and that's Johnson. Check that. Full change here. Full change. It's Borgstad, O'Leary, Jans, Carey, Peterson. Carey and Peterson, your defenders. Briggs on the drop. 9:42 in the second. All right, lift up the boards. Kept in. Here comes Carey. JP Carey on his backhand. Carey maneuvering his way through. Out front. It's in the net. It's in the net. JP Carey catches him sleeping and puts it right in. Number 14. Carey. There was a debate, but who cares? 3-2 is the score. And just like that, it's a new ball game with 9:26 to go. JP had skated across and couldn't get a good shot off, really. But collected the puck on the opposite side, opposite corner, and then he just kind of flung it, it seemed. But caught the Toronto goalie sleeping, and it went right in. Here comes O'Leary the other way. O'Leary with the blast, skied it. He's got tons of power on that shot. Toronto trying to break through the other way. It is Gadbury and Kennedy. Gadbury plays him wide, and Buck freezes it up. Suddenly there's a yellow jersey in front of him. There's no need for it. Get out of here. 9:03 in the second. Ort, Bryant, Pitko, Peterson, Johnson. Your line here. I'd like to tie this one up. ASAP. Let's go. Odie. Face-off specialist here. Bryant, good. Poked up. Can't control it yet. Johnson right there. He's working it. Bryant throws and drives in there, tries to bust it up. Pitko will start the run. Pitko looks up for work. Slightly ahead of him. He got a piece of it, but not enough to stop it. This is Bryant for it. Pitko waiting for it. Pitko with the puck. John makes space, makes his turn, catches up to it. Still working. Swung in. Bryant chipped up against the glass, knocked down. Court Pitko. Bryant right there. Bryant flipped by him. It's Peterson back for it. Jimmy will skate around his own net. He's pressured a bit, but he'll find Ort. Ort swings it right. Oh, tough. Weird ricochet. Now it's stuck on the blue line or near there too. 2-on-1 the other way. Pitko will have to chase. Come on, John. Puck! 2-on-1 the other way. It's Ort. Pitko. Pitko takes him wide. On the lean. Behind him to Ort. Ort collects it. Ort. Gadbury through traffic. Finds Pitko in the net. Pitko ties it up. Pitko knocks it off Gadbury's blast. It's tied up here in Montreal. Cash Gadbury kept it in the zone, blasted it. Pitko found it, put it in. Here we go. OJ Sauer, Jensen. Gadbury, Carey, let's go. Carey. After the puck. JP breaks, turns. Jensen to the blue line. Now Carey will put it out. Nice. He'll pressure up with Sauer. Sauer is going to go after this one. Okay. Gadbury takes it away easily the other way. Gadbury now. Behind the net, banked off. Picked up. Nice play by OJ. OJ shoveled in by Toronto. Gadbury cross ice. Oh, left it for Toronto. But glove work saves the day. Tomlinson with the slick glove. Looked like a little trouble as we got it to a turnover, but no harm done. 6:55 in the second. Tallies by Carey and Pitko. In the second, I've tied it up here in Montreal. Behind the net, Johnson steps in. Johnson works it up the boards, waiting for it is Sauer. Sauer shovels it out. It'll go the distance. We'll try it again. Fresh legs. Or it'll be O'Leary, Jams, and Borgstad. See if they can make a run. Working at it good, O'Leary. Flung the distance. Let's see, Janzi. Oh, good skates by Toronto, but no matter. Here come the Blades. After it picked up, here comes O'Leary. O'Leary blinds, breaks. He's got 3 on him right away. Knocked down by Janzi. Jan's trying to chase it down. It's Borgstad now working with Jans. Jans finds Borgstad. He's trying to make room by the force it. They try and break the other way. Kennedy And Johnson back. Johnson will get to this one. Kept in. Still in. Knocked down by Thomas. This going to be Kennedy. Watch out here. He's held up. But he gets it right back. Great recovery by Jackson Kennedy. Wardstad will start the break. It's 4-on-2 the other way. Here comes Jans. Jans fed on through. Johnson trying to find O'Leary. Meanwhile, Wardstad back covering for him. O'Leary's got the puck. Griff trying to get body positioning. Leaves it for Jans. Jans with speed. Breaks. Jans trying to feed it to O'Leary. So now we got 3-on-2 the other way. It's Carey and Peterson. They tried short side. It wouldn't go. Easily picked up by Carey. Look at this. Carey wants to go. He can fly. Watch him go. Carey drives his way in. Pitco's the trailer. Fed out front. Oh, it kicks all the way across. Brian was in the vicinity. Ort now. Out front. Kicks all the way out of the zone. They'll reset with Peterson. Fired back in. They want Toronto to sky it. They're all upset. Pitco over to check him. Pitco slows him up. Working here. Bryant. Out front. It's knocked away. It's out of the zone. They'll reset. Pressured by Ort. Peterson stops him at the blue line. Bryant there. Bodie pressed it up the blue line and comes across. Easily gloved up. You didn't see it, but it was nicely done by Buck. 3-all, 4:10. 3-all here in the second. 4:10 remains. A little quieter to my left suddenly. Let's keep that trend going here with Auger. And Sauer and Jensen set to his left. Gadbury and Kennedy, your defender. Brock waiting for the drop. He does win it to Kennedy. Kennedy will swing it around. 2 men on him. He controls the puck. Right nicely to Jensen, but it jumped over his stick. Hits off the ref, and I believe out. So it'll be towards Toronto's offensive zone. 3:58. We're in a slugfest here in Montreal. Tipped in. Should be Gadbury. Good. Gadbury, good skates. Right to Auger. Right. Laser pass to Jensen. Jensen with speed. Tests him. Not a bad test by Freddie. It looked all right. Nearly found its way to the back of the net as Sauer picks it up. Lex. Nasty by the net. Let's see it. Fed out front. There it is. What a feed across by Sauer. Jensen with a swing at it, but couldn't get as much lumber on it as he wanted. No, that's a dive. Embellishment. That was a flop. All right. Auger swings it around. Jensen there. Jensen trying to touch it by him. Instead, they try and center it up. Taken away easily by Kennedy. Now Borgstad. Borgstad finds Jensen. Jensen slicing and dicing. Finds Borgstad. Borg waiting for someone to show. It's O'Leary. O'Leary with space. Griffin. Oh, good look by Griffin. We were behind the puck, but it was a nice setup. Jans slows him up. Jans in tow. Johnson eats him up. Okay, watch the centering pass. Good. Johnson bodied him up. Borgstad waiting for it. O'Leary. O'Leary beats him wide. Here comes Griffin. Griffin knocked away. Picks it right back up in his own skates. He's got 3 men on him right away, right? They must have read the playbook that Griffin's a pretty good player. Toe drag the other way, but not enough to fool Jimmy Peterson. As it gets flipped up for Jansy. Jans looks up for O'Leary. Jans. O'Leary! Oh, what a look there as Jans had raced down and pressed it right over to O'Leary, but the door was shut as Carey is defending hard the other way. Jans will check him at the point. Crosses it up. Wart was there. Watch out here, Johnson. And good work by O'Leary to take it away. Turnover, Wart. Press it up. Same team as Jans. Blasts it in and across. They'll get a quick change. In after it is Cooper like a bowling ball. Cooper finds it in his skates. Pitko in after him to help. Pitko breaks it up. O'Leary, Carey there. Carey walks across. Here comes JP. Skied. But Pitko right there. Down low. Oh, cross up, out front. Puck came up. A nice play by Carey to force the puck back in. Kicks back by Gadbury right there. Watch out. Come on, Buck. We were pressed up too much defensively up here, it appeared. And Gadbury made a good play. And Toronto pressed it by him. And we're on the run. But aggressive defensive play had been good for the Blades. So it's okay. Down one with 52 left in the period. Still time to tie it up here before the end of the second. And the momentum had been sharply in the Blades' favor. Auger for Kennedy. Kennedy racing the other way. Kennedy with Jensen. Jensen looks up for an option. Sauer. Sauer with, just jumped under his stick. They're trying to fly somebody behind Peterson and Kennedy, but Jimmy right there to nullify. He's in a tangle. So, yeah, it's Jose swings it to Kennedy. Kennedy one more for Sauer. And that'll do it. 2-2. One goal separates them. Late goal in the second for Toronto gives them the one goal advantage temporarily. See ya for the start of the third. Should be exciting, folks, as the Blades have clawed back into this one. See if they can take it home. See you in a minute. All right, third period action here from Montreal. Toronto off the break. Peterson had stopped them, but Toronto's back in. It's a good little player here. Shoveled up into the corner. Watch out here. Peterson, good work there. This is good patience by Kennedy. Don't force it, right? Force that. Jans with a little room to run. Stepping up is Kennedy. Warsack. Intercepted as he tried to find Jans. Peterson is lone man back. It looks like a 3-on-1 break. And the door was shut. So Jansen sit. They must have thought he stepped on early, 6 men on the ice or something like that. But this Toronto coach is screaming his head off. We'll be on the kill for a minute and 30. He's all upset. The puck was loose for a second. I mean, call it an early whistle, but it wasn't going in. It's swept out of the way by the blade. So I don't know what yapping about. Cadbury working it in the corner. Oshie to check the point. Watch out here. Johnson. And now Jensen out there. Coming back. Toronto trying to set it up. Oshie, good pressure to the blue line, but not out. Racing over, it's Johnson to check him. Freddie there. Down low. Johnson works him. Cadbury giving chase in front of the net. They'll try and work the same play, the give and go. Slides wide. Five, 3 is the score on the power play goal. They'll change it out. It'll be Bodie Bryant with Pitko and Ort, Gary and Peterson. Pitko. There we go. Ort is out. Pitko and Ort will pressure them. They feather it down. This is Sejun playing it to Peterson. Peterson swings it around. First there is Pitko. Finds Bryant. Bodie on the run. Here comes Bodie Bryant. He can ring one himself. Watch him go. Bryant trying to center it up, perhaps. Unselfish player as always. Bryant trying to feed it out. Find it short side. Where's the puck? So Bulldogs player will sit for a headshot of some sort. Minute and 30 here. Opportune time for a power play. And a power play goal. Even better. Griff will take the draw. Scuff breaks to his left, Jans to his right. Cadbury and Johnson are back to defend this shorthanded try. Good. Well done, O'Leary. Working it. Don't reset them. He makes the zone. Not a lot of space to maneuver. Cadbury trying to force it down all to Jans. Johnson there picks it up. Vinny makes space. He's working his way around the net. Fed to Borgstad. O'Leary. Cadbury. Now Johnson again. Cadbury. Back to Johnson. No. Turnover. And Lippert shuts the door the other way. O'Leary with a chance to run. O'Leary breaks. Workstad. O'Leary. O'Leary walking his way towards the net. Fires. Short side won't go. Flipped up. They lost it for a second. Weird play. O'Leary finds Gadbury. Gadbury with a little space to maneuver. Fakes the shot. Finds O'Leary. Good. O'Leary. Seven seconds left in the power play. Turned over. Coming back the other way. Fired. Wide of Lippert. O'Shea with 10:56 to go. Swings it around, but not out. Johnson tried to step in there. Racing is O'Shea. O'Shea flipped. Fowler battling his way. Takes a shot. Takes another shot. It took two. Cross. I mean, this is the cheapest team we've played so far. No doubt. Sauer puts me backs into the boards. Pretty good, no checking. Phillips at order. Jensen. Flipped by Kennedy. Bucks on its edge. Jackson. Pulled loose by O'Shea. O'Shea cross ice. This is Fowler trying to catch up to it. Oh, almost. There. O'Shea. Fowler in for forward. And Jensen was there. O'Shea, Jensen. Jensen, one more. Back to O'Shea. And Kennedy with it. Kennedy makes a little space. Feeds O'Shea. Watch out. Jensen. Play out of the zone. 33 seconds left on the bar. Ort plays it into the corner. First there is Freddie. Freddie bodies him up. See if we can pull it loose. 12 seconds left on the clock. Johnson. Sorry, Jensen. O'Shea. Gadbury with space. Knocked away by Toronto. He had a little more space than he knew. Lippert shuts the door. He was way out of the net. Janzi with the puck. Babston on the lean, waiting for someone to show for help. Makes some space. He's got 3 yellow jerseys on him. Fed around. First there, Griff. Griff up the boards. No. Trying to find it. Workstad there. Briggsy on his backhand. He'll chase it into the corner. Briggs. O'Leary. Briggs. Jan's waiting for it to show. Johnson and Gadbury stay back. Try and fly somebody. Turned aside by Jensen. Lippert. This is Gadbury working it. Griffin with the puck. Tripped. Jans. Jans with speed. Fired. Glove down. He's a goal here with 7:51. Bryant, center up, Ork and Pitko. Peterson and Carey. Played through traffic, bouncing puck. Bryant takes a shot. Try it again with 7:46. They'll go with the defensive pairing. See if Bryant can win it back to one of his wings. He does. The pick blocks. Got a cross. One timer. Bryant had a shot at it. Kicked over to Gort. Now it's back for Peterson. Peterson through traffic. Bouncing puck. Kicks wide. Pickle there first. Pickle will center right up. Comes out the other way. Banked off Peterson. Bouncing puck. Jimmy works it. Watch out behind you, JP. Could go to check him. Knocked it away. John. Stay on it, White. Come on, boys. Bryant. Nice work there to separate the man from the puck. Pitko in his skates. John finds space. He's got Ort. Finds him. Okay, we'll get a face-off just outside the zone. 7:04. Gadbury. Solid. Dumped into the corner. First there, Brock. Jensen takes it. Freddie will feed Gadbury at the point. Through traffic. Bouncing puck. Kicked all the way through. Got to a pad. Stepped up there by Kennedy. Down low to Sauer for Jensen. Jensen makes space out front. Oh, he dove for it. Good look by Freddie. Auger working his way. Watch out for the ref. Gadbury and Kennedy stay back as Auger tries to chase him down. Knocked away by Seju. Gadbury stays home, knocks it away again. Auger helping. Pokes it away. Kennedy will look up for her. Feller banks it out. Freddie trying to find space. That could have been a breakaway. Nearly was. 6:04. Freddie with the puck. Fowler. Freddie off a pad. Catches his own. Peterson racing in. Off the back of the netting. Race someone again behind the defense, but it'll be Peterson to get it. But up to O'Leary. O'Leary trying to get loose. Griffin walking his way through. Griffin smoothly to Briggs. Briggs through traffic. Turned away by Toronto. Johnson. Got on through. It's Briggs. Briggs for Jans. Jansy. Cross up. Intercepted by Toronto. They're back the other way. Leopard once again slams the door shut. Let's go, White. Come on, boys.
Let's go, Bulldogs!
Hold loose. Pickle. Whole race. Take it wide. Looks for someone to show. John on the lead. On the lead. Still controlling it. Down low for Bryant. Doubled around. This is Carey stepping into. Carey. Out front. Bryant. Pitko. Good opportunity there. Forward. Bryant and Pitko. Good puck movement. Bulldogs goalie was there. Jose. Jose at the circle, fired through traffic, sits there. It's still loose. Okay. Trying to flip it up. Jumped over Kennedy's stick. Carey with 407. Crossed up to Sauer. Sauer at the blue line. Races in. Lex Jensen. Jensen intercepted by Bulldogs. Kennedy fired back in. Lex is going to try and chase it. Lex right there to stop him one way. Comes back the other. Intercepted here. Carey. Carey had read it. Carey walks in. JP. Low shot. Rebound up front. Here it is. Jensen puts it in. Freddie Jensen with the goal. JP Carey with the tremendous defensive play there. Picked one off, read it perfectly, walked in, and fed Jensen on the back door. One goal separates them. 3:37 to go. This is Griffin. James. Gadberg. Vinny with the puck. Now Cash. Now Janzi. Jans breaks wide. Breaks. Plays it by him with speed. Swung all the way around, but Vinny there first plays it back down low for Jans. Pulled loose by Griffin. Griffin puts it up to Borgstad. Gadbury stepped in. Shifts it behind the net. This is good pressure from the Blades. O'Leary. O'Leary working it. O'Leary controlling a puck. He'll use Briggs. Briggs in the net! In the net! Here we go! They're going to call it off. They're going to call it off. And they'll come out of the zone. They'll get an explanation of the call. We'll keep working at it. I guess it's a discretion call. Oh, yeah. You mean tipped after the high stick? Or okay. Out front. Here comes O'Leary. O'Leary. Puck chipped up. Griffin slung around. It rides the rail. Briggs with the puck. Briggs. Centering pass. Where's the puck? Find it, boys. Find it. Here we go. Briggs working it. Borgstad with 2:30. Fired through traffic. Out front. Here we go. Turnaround shot. O'Leary. Pad. It's like the fourth stick to the head. So we're on the power play here with 2:21 to go. They'll call a timeout. Coach will think about it. He's already working hard on the dry erase board. Working furiously. All right, 2:21 remains. 1:30 power play. Should be an interesting finish here. Stay tuned. See you in a minute. Okay, here we go. Lippert's out of the net. OJ is your sixth skater with Borgstead, Jans, and O'Leary, Kennedy, and Johnson. Off the break. That's it from the circle. Kennedy with the look at it. Kennedy holds off. Kennedy walks. Fed to O'Leary. O'Leary back to Kennedy. Kennedy looks back to O'Leary. Probably no. Down low. Here we go. Okay, that was a good look. OJ. Kennedy. Johnson, sorry. OJ maneuvering his way through. Turns back around for Johnson. 105 as Kennedy controls it at the blue line. Walks closer. Fed down to O'Leary. O'Leary will look. Fire. Traffic in the net. Boom. The Blades back in it. 4-4. 5-5, sorry. 5-5. St. June makes his way back. 148 in the third. We're all tied up here. They'll call upon O'Leary, Jans, Borgstad, Gadbury, and Peterson with 148. Would like to put the Bulldogs to bed as Jans works at it. Jans, good. O'Leary walks. Here comes Griffin. Poked away at the last moment. O'Leary works it away, poking away at it. Knocked down. Gadbury flings it back into the corner. Jans trying to pick it up. Gadbury has to reset them. With a 124, they try and sky someone again. Watch behind you. Yes, good. Griff and Borgstad. Borgstad, Jans. Jans walks his way in. Taken away by the Bulldogs. They come back the other way. Knocked away at the blue line. Picked off by Jans. Jans and Borgstad. Borgstad with it. He's across. 105 left. Back to Jans. Just jumped under his stick. Jansy back down low. Racing in is Bodie Bryant. Bodie Bryant with the puck. Bryant finds Borgstad, but it just slid by him. Borgstad with it. Bryant waiting for it. Bryant! He's hammered from behind. The puck's loose. He's hammered. But Bryant's going to try and chase him down now. Gadbury. Shut down by Lippert. 36 seconds left. Can we go the distance? Let's find out. They'll call upon Carey and Kennedy. Out front is Bryant. Dort. That'll make them reset the defensive pairing. 36 seconds left. Bodie Bryant choked up on the draw. Now they're getting some kind of explanation from the Bulldogs coach. Good one bat. Gary turns. Will fire it up the boards to OJ. OJ tipped it up. Poked away twice. Once, twice. Ort taught by him with one. Here comes Cooper. By him. Picked up. Couple blades skate by it. But Bryant in his own skates. Races back. Is OJ to play it. OJ knocks it away. It's 12 seconds left. Probably time for one more. 7 seconds left. 1 second left. That'll do it. We'll look at overtime. So look at OT here as Blades will battle on. We're all knotted up here. We'll look at overtime action in just a moment. Exciting stuff here from Montreal. Let's go. See you in a moment. All right. Blades have battled all game through. Would love to see them finish this out. Let's see it. Peterson. Jams swiped at it. Back for Peterson. 450. 5 minute 3-on-3 action here as O'Leary picks it up. O'Leary breaks. Oh, sorry. Jams breaks. Peterson. Peterson skates it up a bit. Works his way up. Finds Jans at the blue line. Jansy. Cross ice for O'Leary. O'Leary with a look. Fires. Pad save. Good luck by Griffin. Peterson will control it near the blue line. Makes a move. Poked it away. Jans. Okay, they're going to try and sling this. Jans will pressure a bit. Peterson's got to stay back. 4:17. Intercepted. Okay, they lock in. That'll do it for Montreal. A heck of a game by the Blades. We'll see that again in all likelihood, hopefully. But we got some work to do this afternoon. But tons of credit to the Blades for battling back a number of times. I like it a lot. The effort is tremendous by the Blades, and so we'll keep fighting. That was one of our best games, and we really stood toe to toe with chippy, ugly team. So we'll take the overtime loss, but we'll be back to battle in just a couple hours. Thanks for tuning in. I don't know what's happening here, but this afternoon's game is against Team Pennsylvania, so it's nearly a must-win for the Blades to continue on. But that'll do it from Montreal. Early game, take the L in overtime, but it was a hard-fought battle. I hope you enjoyed